Detroit in the house.
So I want to talk about something interesting I noticed in Psalm 15. I was talking to my friend about this. I love singing this song. Pastor Anderson and his brother put music to it. Let's read it. If you turn to Psalm 15. It says, Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? He that walketh uprightly, and worketh righteousness, and speaketh the truth in his heart. He that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor. In whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he honoreth them that fear the Lord. He that sweareth to his own hurt, and changeth not. He that putteth not out his money to usury, nor taketh reward against the innocent. He that doeth these things shall never be moved. So, I want to talk about verse 4. It says, in whose eyes a vile person is contemned. When I used to read this, contemned, I didn't really know what that word meant. I thought it just was an old way of saying condemned, talking about like wicked people. The vile person is contemned, like he's going to go to hell. But contemn it just means to hold in contempt or to hate the person. And it's talking about the righteous person who's abiding in God's tabernacle, who's walking with God. He's walking uprightly. He's speaking the truth in his heart. He's working righteousness. He's not backbiting with his tongue. He's not doing evil to his neighbor. He's not taking up a reproach against his neighbor. And in his eyes, he is hating vile people. And it's good to hate vile people and honor your neighbor. You're in God's will if you are doing that. A lot of people say that you are not Christ-like if you are like not loving everybody or you hate on reprobates. Like I have a sodomite uncle. I don't know. Does anybody else have a relative who's a reprobate or something? So yeah, it's not uncommon. But yeah, they say that's not Christ-like, even though I believe it's 3 times in the Bible Jesus said that these wicked people that would offend children, they should be put to death. You know, they should have a millstone tied around their neck, be cast in the sea. If you turn to Romans 12. Yeah, a lot of people say that, you know, the new NIFB is a cult because it's unpopular to like hate fags in 2023. But in Romans 12:2 it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. And according to Psalm 15, if you want to be in the will of God, if you want to abide in God's tabernacle, then you should hate vile people. You should despise them. And like I've heard it said by other pastors, you know, you can't love the flowers without hating the weeds. We should hate wicked people because they offend and they ruin people's lives.
That's right.
And they turn people away from Christ. Verse 9 in Romans 12 it says, let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. And dissimulation, it just means, if you search it up, it says concealment of one's thoughts, feelings, or character or pretense. And these people who say like you gotta love everybody, they don't believe that.
Yeah, right.
They are loving with dissimulation. They are not in God's will when they do that. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for the time.
Amen.
Amen.
We do have time for one more then.